起东南亚赛区 YooDo Gank 战队。
From Southeast Asia Division, please welcome YooDo Gank.
One shifting zone could really ruin your day. If we talked about it, if you have that one bad game, it's going to be a little bit difficult to recover from. 2 bad games and you can kiss your top 5 goodbye in my books.
And something to watch out for, we'll have to keep an eye on here, is the drop locations, as we have had some teams who changed up their drop locations coming in. The plane are going to be starting in the southwest, heading out over to the, well, eastern coast of the island, heading out over, well, between, what, Lipovka, basically, heading over top of Lipovka and out of the way. We do have 4 teams who drop Military Island, at least if history does hold up. It's XQF and Fnatic who've been heading down into the Military Island, Mega and DKG to Novo, so we'll keep an eye on that. But this plane path is actually cutting off a lot of the top of the map, and so for our teams who like to loot, or who historically have looted up around the Georgia Pole sort of area, being Cloud9, Omen, 4AM are up there as well. Those guys are going to have a bit of a hike. And the other one, in speaking of previous loot locations, YooDo, from what we've seen, like to be up near the shooting range. That is a long way from this plane line, so we'll have to see if they instead choose to go for a secondary looting location instead.
It's more shots raining out. This is Team Queso trying to defend their little compound, or their little car compound they've made. As you see, Drax now down M24, he's got a second knock onto Tucker. FFQ have not been able to find a way into the zone safely just yet. They're meeting resistance on that long rotation. Tucker should be fine though. He should be able to get picked up here unless Unique come and find him on the floor.
Yeah, unless there's like the greatest grenade ever thrown from 2 kilometers away, which I doubt. Should be all good to get that res back up. So still only 2 of our teams who have lost a player. The zone will shift to the southwest. So pretty much gifted towards the likes of 4AM, Sol, Mega. They're all towards the center of this. DKG only have to move a little bit, and they are coming in on the eastern side of the circle there. You can see it on your screens. Not really too many of our teams have to move too far, actually. Unique, Omen, FFQ, YooDo all have a bit of traveling to do, but not too far. YooDo actually going north of the lake as well, so they're going to be going the long way, potentially coming in on the flank there, so keep an eye out for that. Unique rotating past XQF is risky.
Very risky. Yeah, the circle was quite friendly, wasn't it, the shift? There's a lot of room in that northern side that teams didn't want to occupy just because there was water there, and water is scary. And Peacekeeper, well, that's a nice shot.
Jump in the car.
All right,
well.
Drax.
Goodness me.
Settle down. We've seen some nice sniping earlier, and that's not something we usually see. A lot of the meta has been they're using these M4s, or these, there we go now, a spray coming in. Not quite with an M4 though, it's a 7.62 weapon. But we see the spraying being the meta at the moment. So to have these players now using these Kar 98s, these M24s.
Take fire. If Team Queso are just setting up wherever they feel like, using their cars for cover, then all of a sudden, you've got all these extra angles to worry about that you might not expect. So have to keep an eye on that. FFQ going very, very close to YooDo Gank here.
This could be our first little compound crash. The shots rain out, and that will scare FFQ off it. Chopper looks like he's heading for the hills. He's crashed his car though. Parked up. Might get a ticket there. Chopper's actually hopped in a different vehicle. He's now on the move. Chopper's gone down. Tried to pinch a UAZ there and didn't quite get away with it. So FFQ now down to 3 for themselves. That dastardly rotation all the way from Military Island. I feel for them. It's not the funnest way to start off your day, as Stork has pulled a nade, but unless he's got 300 IQ, he's not pulling that one off, and he doesn't. Falls short, in fact, so not quite the nade that he was looking for. He has given up his position. No tires on that buggy too. He's going to have to get in the shack and hide it out with the bear hat on. So Louis still look good doing it. Unique though, they've run into YooDo, who were previously getting kept by Omen. So this 3-way fight's going on, and Yasha has been taken out. So Omen getting a little bit of revenge. These 3-way fights though, breaking out all across the map. It's so hard to catch all the action. Sixless gets knocked out by Rain. Some NA on NA action early on. We saw that in previous tournaments. Those 2 teams going right at it. Sixless is being taken out, and that might be Omen out and done. It is Unique, in fact, that are gone. So they are the first team to leave us in the PEC, and Omen will follow shortly after. So not the start that Omen and Unique were looking for. After finding themselves in a tricky standoff for a majority of the game, they both fall rather quickly. Full street, really. I don't know how he's going to manage to get himself out of this situation.
It's not looking easy for him at all. And YooDo Gank are stuck in cars and smokes at the moment, trying to have some sort of cover, but Viper's getting involved with a mini in hand.
That's helping out.
Well, it's going... Jules going every which way is what I'm trying to say. Orange just took a couple of casualties as well. More of our teams now starting to bleed. FFQ down to 2, Orange 2 with 1 knocked. A couple of our teams with 3 players as well. Never mind, Orange go down 2-2 as they do get that one confirmed. So now things starting to get a little bit more chaotic as the circle shifts closer. A lot of our teams all grouped together on either side of this, the left and right hand sides of the zone, both full of teams. 4AM are actually going for a push up onto Seoul.
Yeah, this 4AM Seoul fight is going to be deadly. 4AM got the first knock onto Aman, and as soon as that comes out, they start moving. Seoul still haven't managed to pick up Aman, and 4AM, they smell blood in the water at the moment. They're moving. This is going to be a 2-2 split engagement for them. It's actually going to split off now as they've got the surround. How are Seoul going to react to this? It doesn't look like very well. No, they get the first knock in the fight, but it's going to be trades coming out as Seoul is wiped out with an instant. YooDo from the flank managed to pick them off. 4AM get 2, YooDo get 2, and Seoul, well, they get 10th place.
Orange are out as well in the middle of that, so things getting a little bit awkward for everyone here as we do lose a couple more of our teams. And now we are starting to move up into the actual placement points, or the placings that have points attached to them, I should say. 2 points for the next 2 teams that go out, 3 for 7th, and increasing above that, all the way to 16th. Drax going to be picked off at long range here by 4AM, and confirmed as well. Just not able to get around into cover in time. This could be YooDo Gank parting with us here as their cars are blowing up. Their cover is dwindling. This is looking pretty awkward as 4AM have them locked down. Yeah,
this is where 4AM starts to accelerate. This is the Thanos circle. Circle 6, it snaps the lobby in half when half the teams go out. 4AM on the charge. They started with Seoul. They looked like they were going to eye up YooDo, but they've chosen to disengage off this actually and try and take better positioning. They are going to use the cars to close the gap. They know that YooDo is going to be healing up a little bit here. They are worse for wear. 2 players locked down from one. Huck's like, oh, the run over doesn't quite happen, but he's going to go for Fredo, but he doesn't manage to connect him either. Now he's in a bit of a tricky situation. The turn comes out. 1 player from YooDo up. He goes for the drop shot. Does manage to collect it. 4AM lighting up YooDo, but there is 3 players out on the deck for 4AM, and they've been confirmed too. So 4AM are only 1 man remaining. That compound crash did not work out. Meanwhile, Paraboy with a double nade onto Synergy E. Paraboy now with 3 confirmed kills, and he's looking for his 4th.
That leaves Synergy with just the 1 player remaining as well as XQF start to put the pressure on here. Moving through the smokes, they've got the vehicles in hand, trying to find some more kills. They're actually split between the last players remaining of Synergy. 1 knocked. Uneven's taking some pressure as well here from XQF as now the damage is starting to kick off for them. Cloud9 will lose another player, at least get 1 more knock, not confirmed just yet. But our Chinese teams here putting in some serious work in the late stages of this circle. So many teams with so few players left, but cover's still going. And yeah, Paraboy once again popping off.
Yeah, he's popping off. And XQF are tearing through Synergy, and that will be them gone. But a team that's been where we've been sleeping on is YooDo Gank are up to 11 points off kills alone. That is a lot of kill points to claim in their first game. Good showing. Beowulf on the flank though has managed to find XQF slipping a little bit. He's managed to get 1 knock. Strider gets another knock from the grave. Cool Boy on the deck. Paraboy up still, and he's the danger man. He's got Uneven in his sights, and he's put him down. So that early exchange of words, Uneven calling him out in the interview, and he got his wish. He got a duel with Paraboy, but he ended up losing it. Beowulf stuck behind a tree. That's not where you really want to be at the moment. Paraboy is on the charge. I heard great things about Paraboy, the legend of Paraboy. I didn't expect it to be this dominant, though, this early on.
Yes, it's looking very good here. 6 kills so far for XQF, doing very well for themselves. Paraboy with a couple of them. YooDo Gank here with 3 players up, actually sitting in first place in the lobby at the minute. 11 points currently. I think a lot of that does come down to that failed 4AM crash on them. That did give them a couple of kills there, but now they're stuck between multiple teams. DKG, Tempo Storm behind them as well.
Yeah, DKG is going to start to collect these kills onto YooDo, you'd think, but no, the suppressing fire. Alcoron Man is over the top. The nade comes out. That's might go a little bit too far, in fact. No, it's actually bounced off, so Fredo's on the deck. Manpring is very, well, he's in struggle street as DKG. They've lined up YooDo, and fortunately, for DKG. They've been delivered these kills as YooDo had to rotate eventually, but no, Jumper has managed to get the spray onto Crazy, so they're not going down without a fight. FFQ joins in on it too, manages to snake that kill. FFQ rotated all the way from Military Island, but now they've been spotted, and Moxon from DKG, one of the last Chinese teams remaining, has managed to collect 2 there and knock out FFQ. 3 points for you, son. 4 points now for DKG. They're down to 1 player. It is only Moxon remaining. 1 player from YooDo Gank are on 12 points. Tempo have 2 and the rest have 3. Cloud9, Mega, XQF, all 3 strong. You can see they're all occupying the same side of the map. This is going to help out the teams with the solo snakes.
Still a lot of time left to work with for these guys, though. A lot of movement's been made by our teams of 3 who currently stand outside the zone too.
XQF have dropped their backpacks. They're starting to snake, and they've managed to find Mega. They're trying to get a little bit of a surround here, I imagine, as Order will be calling out where exactly these Mega guys are, and he might go for the spray early. Mega just get behind that car. Pons drops to the deck immediately as he senses danger. The snake has been given up, essentially. His Order online actually finds him. Heat-seeking missile almost comes out. That's going to be difficult to revive as well. Order might be down for good here. It looks like at the moment he's taking a little bit of fire. It's going to be a hard one to revive. I don't think he will. He'll try and crawl over to Paraboy, but I'll be very surprised if he's managed to get him up.
C9, of course, over here on the left as well, are looking towards this fight too. Jimmy going for a very risky run there, but did have the smoke behind him to give himself that bit of cover, and he will stay alive. Paraboy getting the res of the Order. This will get XQF back up to 3 strong, just barely.
As YooDo out.
YooDo Gank go out as well, but 12 points for them.
That is a good way to start. Double digits on the kills is always where you want to be. Strong start from YooDo as the nades start to ring out onto Mega. They are in a bit of a sticky situation. Chica goes down to the zone, but Mega, they are getting shelled by nades. Paraboy collects another one. He's got 3 nade kills so far if that one gets confirmed down. Another nade from Paraboy. That's the 4th nade kill of the round. Online, the last remaining from Mega. He's going to get spotted out. No, he manages to get the knock onto Paraboy, but an easy trade for Order rings the defeat of Mega, and XQF continue to roll on. Paraboy should be able to get picked up here if they're quick on the buzzer.
1 player remaining for each of the remaining teams. DKG, Tempo Storm, Cloud9, all with 1. XQF in the driver's seat with 3. It's been a very, very good start for them. They are now looking to close it. And we are down to this final shrink as well. No more safe spots. Eventually the zone is going to start to move, and it will not stop moving until we have our winner. At the moment, XQF sitting in a pretty damn good spot.
Moxon's been taken out, so now we have 3. It is 2 NA teams versus the Chinese hope of XQF. Beowulf's been spotted and taken out now, so it is just Nico from Tempo Storm alive versus the might of XQF, and Jimmy, Paraboy, and Order. They're gonna feel confident going into this versus the solo snake. Nico not even on full HP. Should be an easy clean-up and an easy victory for the side of XQF. They are going to take it quite slowly, meticulously clear out every angle, work their way forward with the snakes. You can see the crowd popping off in the picture-in-picture. They are very happy to start the tournament in this fashion.
Very happy indeed. It's just 1 from Tempo Storm who stands between them and victory. It's Nico here, hiding in a bush, doing his best. Paraboy behind the bush, using his third-person camera angle to try and spot out this last remaining player. His 2 teammates snaking, looking to spot him out, and they've found him as well. Nico, there's nothing he can do. It's XQF. One of the hometown teams will stand up with game number 1 for themselves. 12 kills, I believe. 13.